the ultimate price, in many instances, come back with limbs that are fallen off or have fallen off, in fact. 4 less fingers, no hand, part of their head's blown off. I mean, all sorts of crazy stuff. Not to mention some of the stuff they bring back with chemicals and things like that. They have cancer. They can't even get into the VA. I made such a big deal of it last week when the legislation that was passed for the VA initiative for Donald Trump to sign that, so whistleblowers actually wouldn't lose their jobs if they turned in somebody. See, that's accountability. And that's the right thing to do, especially when these men and women really need the care. And I say more than anybody, I'd let them go before me. They deserve it. Don't they? Folks, this is just common sense. This is something that we serve up daily, each and every day here on the broadcast. So you can have that with your coffee. Maybe you're having brunch right now. Whatever you're doing. But this is the kind of stuff that you can expect as we're commenting about things that are going on in our country. Feel the burn. Bernie Sanders is feeling the burn, and his wife is feeling the burn too. Senator Bernie Sanders and his wife, they're lawyering up, getting lawyers because there's an FBI probe into a loan that the senator's wife procured for a college called Burlington College while she was school president, according to news reports. Sander, a Vermont independent, as you know, and wife Jane, they hired a legal team in connection to. This goes back to 2010, folks, a loan application. Jane Sanders purportedly filed for the school to borrow up to $10 million to purchase 33 acres of land, as was first reported by Politico. Now, the hiring of the attorney was confirmed to CBS by Jeff Weaver, the campaign manager for Sanders, and his bid to win the Democratic Party nomination for the 2016 presidential race. Jane Sanders purportedly distorted, here's the deal, school donor levels in the loan application she filed to People's United Bank, according to a January 2016 complaint. The liberal arts college closed that same year. So Politico, there are also reports that the federal prosecutors could be looking into allegations, that Senator Sanders' office tried inappropriately to get the bank to approve the loan. Inappropriately. Sanders' supporter Rich Cassidy has reportedly been hired to represent the senator, and Washington defense attorney Larry Robbins has reportedly been retained for his wife. So the claims regarding the loan were filed in U.S. attorney in Vermont by Brady Tozing, who led President Trump's 2016 presidential campaign in the state. Sanders has called the allegations nonsense. Last month said commenting on the matter would be inappropriate or improper. You know, it's sad how people cook themselves out of greed. Now, they probably thought that they were doing the right thing, and especially his message, I don't know how he's going to be able to recover there or be able to make some sense out of his career now with his people, especially his book. I hope he made a good amount of money off the book that he had, off the campaign trail. But this is dirty business, folks. And this is what happens when you get people that are just greedy and they can't do it the right way. And some people, they actually feel like they're entitled to do it. We'll fudge the numbers a little bit. It's for the greater good because we're helping people. So we can go ahead and do it. This is how people justify things like this. But it's the husband and the wife. But Sanders definitely had his hand in this. So lawyering up, and this will definitely be big doings in the political world, rest assured. By the way, this half hour is brought to you by 123 Ready TV. If you haven't experienced 123 Ready TV, I invite you to experience it for the first time. Because if you experience it for the first time, you're going to be hooked. Because you can access 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all the latest movies that are in the movie theater, even before they get there. How does that happen? Well, it actually streams already on the web. See, 123 Ready TV, all the programmers behind it, they find it, and they take it, and then they assemble it somehow, commercial-free, just for you. Now, how much is it a month? There's no subscription. There's just a one-time charge of $19.99. All the latest movies, but all the classics, too. Practically every single movie that ever was produced. Imagine that. That's a lot of titles. Hundreds of thousands of titles, tens of thousands of movies. There's sports, you name it. You'll be able to enjoy it in the comfort of your home, on your PC, or your Android device. It's $19.99. And what I would first do if I was you, and I've done it, I've gone to my own website, forthepeopleshow.com. Isn't that nice? Click on the store page, and then there's a video. You can see how easy it is to use this. It's an incredible device. It's a program, an app, if you will, and it does all the searching for you. So, for instance, if you wanted to, Pirates of the Mississippi or whatever, or the Caribbean, you just type it in. There it is. Maybe you're a Sean Connery fan. You want to watch the 007 movies, maybe the ones older with Roger Moore. Type the name in, bada bing, bada boom, there's the movie. You like the Jeffersons? The Mary Tyler Moore Show? We're talking old school here, okay? Mary Tyler Moore story. I mean, that stuff was going on before I was born. But some of you like that stuff. You like to reminisce about the old times, the good old days. Bring back John Wayne. You can do that with 123 Ready TV. It's all there. Log on today, download your copy. It's just $19.99, but it will be the best $19.99 that you've ever spent, and you'll be really happy you did. Go to forthepeopleshow.com, click on the store page, and be incredibly impressed. All right, folks, do me a favor. Share with your friends that For the People has expanded another hour, okay? We got to get the word out to other folks so you can, forward that. If you see our Facebook, if you follow us, that is, on Facebook, or why don't you start a thread yourself? Just announce For the People. It's gone another hour, so we get people tuned in. And it's 2 full hours, Monday through Friday, so it's an extra hour, another hour of my life every single day, dedicated to the American person. That would be you. The American worker. That would be you and I. I do this because I love America, and I do want America to be greater than it has been. And 8 years under Barack Obama has weakened our country. We got to build it, but we can do it together as Americans working together. And we have to be truthful about it, and we have to make sure we're up to date on the issues of the day so we can bring that information out to the forefront. We don't get brainwashed by the fake media, the fake news companies out there. And you know what companies those are. We'll be back with For the People right after this.
This thing called life, we're for the people, for the people, for the people, for the people is there.
Some things in life need a little attention. Like a plant. If not watered, it begins to turn brown. But if watered properly, its leaves turn green again. Like a plant, For the People needs watering too. Your thoughtfulness provides sustainability for us to grow and reach our full potential. You see, For the People depends on you to broadcast this program to help inform and educate folks so you can make a difference right where you are. Grab your watering can and join us as we endeavor to make a difference in people's lives each and every day. To donate, go to forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Just look for the watering can and water as much as you can. At For the People, our garden is full of opportunities, and planting something allows others to enjoy the benefits. At For the People, our mission is simple. Give you the news that matters with good old-fashioned common sense, mixed with a conservative point of view. Simply log on to our website at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. Thanks for your support. Get ready, get set for 123 Ready TV, the brand new app that everyone's talking about for your PC or Android device that allows you access to most every movie or TV show ever made. Sound incredible? Well, it is, because once you pay $19.99, that's all you pay. Just the movies and TV shows you like without the hassle. The internet streams everything already. What 123 Ready does is it finds them, then delivers them directly to you, commercial-free. There's nothing quite like it, and it's available now at forthepeopleshow.com. That's forthepeopleshow.com. And before you buy 123 Ready TV, watch the video and see how simple it is to start watching all those movies and TV shows. If you like movies and TV shows, but don't enjoy paying for all of them, no problem. Just pay $19.99 and start enjoying countless titles and entertaining TV better than anyone. Get your 123 Ready TV for $19.99 at forthepeopleshow.com. Just click on the store page. You're listening to For the People. I am Keith Allen, and it extended For the People now 2 hours. So get the word out for us. Our website, by the way, is forthepeopleshow.com. Listener supported. I should definitely mention, because some of you don't realize that we are, but if you'd like to join For the People, and our mission is very, very evident each and every day. You just have to get hooked, and by doing that, you have to listen. But we don't really try to be what everybody else is doing out there. A lot of people ask me who I listen to, and I've listened to a lot of people over the years. I started in New York City, and Larry King was at WMCA. There was liberal Alan Combs, who worked for WMCA when I got my shot back in '86, and hodgepodge with a lot of liberals and a lot of Republicans, and because back then in the '80s you had to have both sides literally work for you, and it had to be fair and balanced rather than just all Republicans. So there was the FCC deal with Ronald Reagan. So anyways, that you had to have mandatory, you had to have the 50-50. Now stations can be all conservative. They don't have to, or they can be liberal. And we know that they've tried to do that, and they were wondering, God, and that's just the thing. I was just thinking about that the other day. Air America, I don't even know if they're still on the air, but they don't have a fraction of the numbers that conservative radio has today, because of the mere fact is that they realize there's just a lot of hate. There's a lot of smearing going on, and there's just not enough fact. And that just kind of has a wear factor that just is absolutely annoying. And it's almost like with the effect that you're taking your nails and you're putting on a chalkboard. I don't know about you, but that really annoys me. I hate that sound vehemently. I hate it. And I really think that is the reason why that liberal message spewing out over the airways every day has not worked. They are on very few stations. I know XM Sirius has a liberal left channel, and I have no idea, but they're banging that drum on there. But, Fox News Channel, there's a reason why conservative alternative broadcasts are more popular. It's because we're getting the truth out. We read verbatim the news, real stuff. We know a lot of Americans are busy. You don't have a whole lot of time to be able to sit in front of a boob tube. You're building things. You're building a life. You got grandkids. You're just doing stuff. Or you're just, in you're the twilight of your life, and you're just looking to find out what the heck is going on. And you've done a great work in this country. You've supported this country. You've labored for it. You built it. And Obama, remember, he said, you didn't build it. You didn't build that. You didn't do it. I'm like, Obama, yes, we did build it. My fathers built it. Grandfathers built this country. We fought for this country. What are you talking about? You didn't build it. It's amazing what you can find on the internet. I'm going through the internet on Google, and I'm watching some old shows that Chuck did on video. And there's a book that's called The Planned Destruction of America. Now, Chuck did this interview like 20 years ago. The Planned Destruction of America. And there's a doctor, and we're going to get him back on. He's still alive. But 20 years later, we'll get him back on the air. But the stuff that he was talking about is really reminiscent of what is taking place in this country. And what can you imagine if Barack Hussein Obama was able somehow